Please fasten your seatbelts.
You know, he really turned that around. And so seeing him now and knowing what he was doing before, you know, it's like night and day. So, you know, he's really like a whole different person. You know, he figured out what he wanted to do, and that was to graduate and, you know, take care of his business, and that's what he did. My name's Kenneth Aheen. I'm from Wichita, Kansas, and Nigeria. Can't forget Nigeria.
My name's Steven Strand, Wichita, Kansas, and this is just about me. I guess that's about it. It's about me, man. Me.
I started knowing Steve in middle school. I really got to know him a lot better when we was in high school. That's when we started to kick it and stuff. You know, he started doing a lot of things that, you know, really wasn't him, and he knew that, but, you know, he just got kind of caught up in, you know, what was going on in Wichita, and
I was just lost. I was lost in a bunch of mess and stuff that I shouldn't have been involved with, and my outlet with that, I would have to say, that changed me to where I'm at today. It's probably football and working with younger kids. Well, with football, I didn't start playing until I was a freshman in high school. I didn't play when I was younger simply because my mother really I didn't have the money to put me in little league sports. So I had to just do without until I could play. So then it came freshman year in high school, and you didn't have to pay a lot of money, and I played. And from then on, I just hit the ground running with it. My passion came with younger kids that don't have that positive role model in life that they need. So it's kind of like, I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't have it, but it was always kind of like, I was always on a border with it, like, yeah, should I do it, should I not? So I wanted to be able to be that positive role model to show them that, okay, look, I done been through this and I done did that through the trials and tribulations, but I still came out on top. The world didn't defeat me. I'm still up here and I'm still grinding every single day to get to where I want to be. And if a kid see me every day getting up, going to work, coming to practice, doing this, doing that, they're like, dang, he can do it, I can do it too. He done been through the same stuff, some of the same things I'm going through, so why can't I do it just like he did it?
It's definitely something that, you know, that he's passionate about. You know, some people just go to work, you know, just because they need a job or something that they have to do. You know, you can definitely tell with Steve, you know, like he goes to work because that's what he wants to do. He wants to work with kids. He wants to be able to help kids that are going through things, you know, and things that he can relate to. And that's why, you know, when we go to work together, you can tell that the kids really, you know, respect him, look up to him, want to be around him because, you know, they can tell it's a genuine thing. And, you know, a lot of people aren't like that. So when you see him with the kids and trying his best to, you know, help them day in and day out, you can tell it's something that he really, you know, takes to heart.
When I got out of high school, I got signed to a junior college. I went to Coffeyville, but as any other young kid would do at my age, I thought I was that star and I wanted to play. So I wanted to step into that role and I wanted to play, and I felt like they wasn't using me to my full potential. So I decided to pack up, leave, and come home, which wasn't really a good decision on my part. I should have stayed and just waited my turn. I also went to Butler Community College, opened a lot of light for me there, a lot of talent, a lot of skilled players out there. I learned a lot from them, learned a lot from the coaching staff out there. It was just a great experience. Then I went from Butler to Fort Hays. I got to Fort Hays, and like I said, it was just another stepping stone, another thing that I learned through football. But this time it was different because now it's not just getting a 2-year degree or getting something small and just walking through it or having somebody do it for you. Actually, here it's a university and you have to work hard and actually do your work to get where you want to be. So if that degree is what you're shooting for, you have to put in the work and the time to get it. To be honest, I've been through a lot through this college journey, and it really made me. Like, it really made me into the person I am today. Like, I seen a lot and I did a lot, and it turned me into a whole different type of person. Because when I first got here, like I said, I was coming lackadaisical from the junior college, which in there you didn't have to do as much work. So I came in thinking, yeah, I wouldn't have to do this much work and that much work, but then actually it hit me in the face. Once I seen I had a D in this class, a U in this class, so I was like, I got to turn it around. And then one day at practice, coach was just saying, like, but if some of y'all that's trying to make this team and trying to get that scholarship and do this and that, your grades are not reflecting that that's what you want. So if that's what you're gonna do, you might as well go stop what you're doing, go get you a job at McDonald's or Burger King or something like that. And that really hit me, and it hit me really hard because that's not something I wanna do. And that's not something I feel like my parents would be proud of me with those type of grades. So I'm like, you know what? Something gotta change. So I did less partying and more studying, more going to the library, more reading my books, more paying attention in class, less talking in class, less texting in class. I actually started to sit in the front of my classes, which helped out a whole lot. If it was for me, I wouldn't change nothing. The reason I say no is because you gotta look at it like this. It made me to the person I am today. So let's just say if you change one thing in your life, it's gonna be a domino effect to everything else that you do in your life. So let's just say right now how I met Maxie, I met Kenneth. Let's just say I went back and I changed one thing in my life. I might not never meet y'all. So that's how I feel like, no, I wouldn't change nothing, because you meet so many great people and you learn so many life lessons that build you so much character in you. So I wouldn't change nothing. I might move different, but as far as just straight up changing anything, no, because I like the way it made me the person I am today. Man, I'm just so ready, so stoked, so psyched. Let's just walk across that stage and look out and see my mama out there, and just see her be proud with that smile, without her crying, like, yeah, that's my baby out there. He did it. He went through the trials, the trenches. He had to duck and dodge me, but hey, he did what he had to do. He didn't let him knock him down, even with messing up in classes, getting kicked out of school. I still came back and still bounced back and did what everybody said I wouldn't do. They said I'd never graduate from college. And look at me, I'm finna do it. I'm gonna be one of the most proudest mothers in America that day in Hays, Kansas. She's gonna be out there. She's gonna be so happy because I'm the first one out of all her kids to graduate. And I mean, even though it took me a while, I did it. And the funniest thing is they said I wouldn't do it. And I did it. They said I wouldn't do it, and I did it. So now that's one wall to knock down. Let me knock it down about 10 more, because I know they got about 10 more up on me. I'm gonna knock all them down too. So yeah, when it comes to something just pleasing my mom or doing something like that, I'm gonna turn up, because that's what I do. Like, you're a mama's boy? Okay, I'm fine with that. I can be a mama's boy, but I'm gonna do it for my mama, because the one thing about me is, I don't know how the saying go, but this is what it is. My grind came from seeing my mama struggle, and I refuse to see my mama struggle. If I can help her out anyway, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I refuse to see my mama struggle anymore. So that's where my grind came from, and that's why I am the way I am when it comes to my mama. And talk about my mama and getting to graduate, because this is one of the most happiest days in her life. So yeah, it just turned me up when I talk about stuff like that.
Look at how far he's come, the journey, the path that he's taken. Not everybody does that. Go from pretty much just getting caught up in the wrong things, doing the wrong stuff with the wrong people, and, just waking up one day and saying, hey, I need to do something different. Like, I need to get back on the right path and making the right decisions, making my mom proud, my family proud, and, just being able to come here and handle business and graduate and get that degree, that's enough motivation on its own. So, if he ever feels like he can't do something, that'll let him know that he can do whatever he wants.
Shout out to who?
Kenneth, I hear him for always playing all the time. All the time.
Hey, man, what you say?
Hey, man.
Hey, Let me get a little bit of that right there. Get you. Let me get a little bit of that.
You just had some.
Hey.
Hey.
Good.
He throwing some cut. Get him. I just want to shout out to my people, to my dogs. Just everybody that been down for me since day one, 10 toes down. I mean, coming to Hayes, I done met a lot of people with work, with school, with the football. I done met so many genuine people, and this is crazy, it's ridiculous, because I never would have thought I met this many people in my life. And I did it. And I met them all, and they real genuine people. Shout out to my boy Dale, Dap, my boy Chew, Max, all the people that I work with that was down for me, actually that's at work. Shout out to my mama, shout out to my daddy for creating the beast. Who else in this? Shout out my sisters, my family, my brothers, my cousins. I just want to shout out to everybody, and I just want to say I'm glad that God blessed me with a family, such a great family and friends and just people to be around. And I mean, that is what it is. Now I got to go to work.
You want some of that land?
You know.
Land.
Some of that. Yeah.